So Meet Your Maker is Craft Scotland's campaign to connect the craft makers' work with the general public. We've worked with lots of different venues across Scotland, from Shetland and down here to Edinburgh at the National Museum of Scotland. These 2 weekends have comprised of 6 different makers, 3 one weekend and 3 the next, showing the public their practices over a course of different kind of drop-in workshops and seminars, and basically sharing their practice with people. There's such a kind of culture of mass-produced objects that these makers are making individual things that takes particular skills and processes. So educating the public on that is something that we find really, really important in terms of kind of sharing craft and how it's done, how it's made.
So my name is Frances Priest and I'm an artist and I work with clay, and I have my own work on display, and I have some of the tools and some of the inspiration sketchbooks, books, some of the drawings that I make, and I'm working on a piece. And then there's also a chance for people to get involved and actually have a go at working on a collaborative tile. So I'm getting everybody to use some of the tools that I use in my own work to make some pattern tiles that I hope will build up over the weekend. So I think Meet Your Maker is a fantastic opportunity for me to explain my processes a little bit more, the making processes behind my work, and actually just meet people who are interested in craft and talk about their work as well. There's lots of people who've been here today who have their own craft practice, maybe as a hobby or maybe something a little bit more than that, and I'm really interested to find out about those things.
My name's Ursula Hunter and I've started a small printmaking practice using lino prints, and which are then printed onto a variety of materials. And I'll be running a lino printing workshop today. So we'll begin with some drawing. The museum's provided some taxidermied birds, which are lovely, and hopefully they'll come up with some nice simple drawings which will transfer to lino block, and they'll have a chance to cut them out and print them.
Hi, I'm Laura Spring and I'm a textile printer from Glasgow, and I'm just doing a series of screen printing demonstrations and a workshop, so getting people to have a go at screen printing, to try out the process and understand a bit more about it. I really enjoy doing Meet Your Maker because it's a chance for me to get out of my studio and just meet people and explain a little bit more about what I do and why. And I think as a maker it's really important to have that conversation with people.
Well, I've always used found objects in my work. I think early on in my career I decided that I wanted something a little bit different, to work with materials that were a little bit different, had colour, texture. Well, Meet Your Maker, I think people don't realise the work that goes into handmade products, and it's just a nice way of showing the public how things are made.
Hi, I'm Gilly Langton and I'm a jewellery designer, contemporary jewellery designer based in Plockton on the west coast of Scotland. Been making jewellery and selling jewellery and exhibiting it all over the world for probably the last, just coming up to 18 years now. Well, for me, working with the public, and also I've always done educational workshops alongside my practice, doing quite sort of basic techniques with them, and and getting kids or adults to sort of have a go and see what they can achieve as well.
My name's Melanie Muir. I'm based in Nairn, which is near Inverness on the northeast coast in Scotland, wonderful part of the world. I applied for Meet Your Maker because I suppose I'm on something of a personal odyssey. I often think of myself as slightly like Marianne, that picture in the French Revolution, sort of firing forward for my medium particularly, because there are so many new materials. They're really interesting and exciting to use, but I'm passionate both about what I do with it, but about communicating that to a much wider public.
Hi, my name's Lee and I run the adult learning programme here at the National Museum of Scotland. Well, Meet Your Maker has been a great opportunity for us. We have new art and design galleries opening in 2016, and this gives us a great opportunity to trial new activities with adults and to build our audience for these new galleries. It's a great way for people to see high quality craft work and interact with the makers and try the techniques as well.
Meet Your Maker has been such an amazing campaign to work on, not only because we're sharing the work of makers all across Scotland with lots of different venues, but the fact that the makers get to meet each other and share their work with each other. So there's such an amazing network of makers across Scotland, and we're kind of making our way through the country, inspiring audiences all over Scotland.